Okay, to transform Menasor back to the Stunticons, first thing, we want to separate all the limbs. So here, I like to hold on to here and lift this arm up a little bit to push this piece up, which is really hard because this tabbing system here, it's really tight. The tolerance there is really tight. Same thing here. Oh man, just kind of lift this arm a little bit up, and this is really hard. Just okay, there. So getting these out is really hard because the tolerance is really tight. So you're seeing that here on my video review. And the legs are pretty easy. You just pull them out like so. Okay, so now we have all 5 pieces here. Let's come down so we can see. So we got the one piece, the body, the 2 legs, and the 2 arms. So what we want to do is separate the vehicles from their limbs. So let's start with the arms first. So here it's good to kind of put the the vehicle back together. So on this double hinge system, bring it back up. Same thing, bring down this tires and then bring up this piece and carefully put it back in, like so. Make sure this gets pushed in all the way. So now that you have that, then you could just pull this out. So now you have that in back and this arm. Let's put it aside there for now. Do the same on this side. Bring down this tires, and on the double hinge, let's bring this back up. Same thing here on this double hinge. Bring it back up and make sure you tab this in and bring the car pieces together. This one is a little challenging because of these 2 little hook things. You gotta make sure they tab in. And once you got that, then you can pull out apart this car. Okay, and let's put that arm aside. So now we got these 2 guys. Now let's get the 2 legs. Pretty simple. You just have to tolerance here on these tabs. They're really tight. But let's see. You want to untab it. Tolerance on here is really bad. So put that leg side and then bring down the hood and bring down the front window. We got that done. Do the same on this side, and this side I think should be, nope, it's just as hard. The tolerance up here for these tabs is really tight. It's not really good. And bring down front vehicle and bring down the front window. Okay, and the last thing is Motormaster. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring up these shoulder joints, which form the front part of the vehicle. And then back here, let's see. We'll bring this up a little bit so you can see. You want to just push up here and then untab these arms and straighten them out like so. And so we have just enough room here to get this untabbed. And here again, another bad tolerance because trying to get this untabbed is so hard and painful too. Okay, but once you get that untabbed, then you can bring out Motormaster from the body cavity here. And now we got all 5 pieces. So now let's fold this back up. So what we want to do is rotate the hips around 180, rotate this chest piece down 180, bring down these gray shoulder pieces on the top, and then bring down these legs on top of it. So you can see it slides in that slot. And then now we got this all set up to go. Okay, now let's, I guess, go back to these arms. These arms now, just bring these hands in. So untab it and bring it in like so. And then here, the side of the cab, just bring it down and then lift it up. And then we got that all done. Do the same on this side. Let's see, bring in the hand, and then over here you want to bring down this piece and lift it up. It's 2 sides, so just make sure you get both of them. Once you got that done, then you could bring these 2 pieces together. And now we have the back lower part of the vehicle done. Okay, and now the legs. The legs, what you want to do here is bring down these kneecaps, bring up the foot, and fold this back up. Pretty simple. Same thing, bring down the kneecap, put in the lift up the foot, close the cover, and we got that done. Okay, now we have to transform Motormaster back to vehicle mode. I'm going to transform him back to robot mode first. So first thing, just lift out these 2 chest pieces here, rotate them down so we have access to untab these pieces, which are his legs. And then down here, this is really difficult, but got to untab the top of the cab here on both sides. Now we can bring down these legs and extend them out like so on both sides. Okay, now we could bring down the legs and rotate them so they're facing front. And then we can fix up these legs, make sure these back pieces close to form the back of his legs, bring down these to form the side of his legs. And then I'm going to do something funny here. Then we can let me adjust this camera. And let's see. Then we can close these pieces and bring this down, and his hand. Let's bring out his hand. Close that back up. Open this up. Bring out his hand. And now we have Motormaster back in robot mode. Okay, just kidding, bad joke. What we need to do is we need to bring this down, bring out his real head, fold in his antennas, and drop this head down, bring it back up, and let's see, rotate this around. And this whole piece needs to flip over to his back and rotate his hands so they're facing forward. And now we have Motormaster back in robot mode. Okay, so now from here, it's probably easy to go back to the vehicle mode. So put his hands back in, straighten them out, open the flap, put his hand back in, straighten it out, and let's see, lift these arms up like so. And then what you want to do is make sure this purple gas tank is facing outward. Lift up this back, oops, made a mistake. Before you do that, before you lift up these arms, what you want to do is bring these rear wheels up first and then bring up his arms. And here this will form the back part of the truck. But there are tabs that you do need to tab in. So the arm here, let me see if I can show you this tab right here, this black one, it does tab in to that little hole right there. So you just have to make sure you get them all tabbed in so they stay there. Now we got to get the front part all formed, so let's open up these back of the legs here. There's a flap on the inside, so extend that out. Okay, and then let's take care of these faux wheels. So turn it inwards, rotate it around like that. Bend it inwards, rotate it around, bring it out. And then tab the two leg pieces together. And then bring this down, but it's on a double hinge. So you have to make sure you get it on that double hinge. And then slowly bring this down so it's facing forward, kind of like so. And there are tabs here. You can see this tab in there. It's supposed to make sure you get that tabbed in there on both sides, which is a little difficult. Okay, got them tabbed in. Give it a good squeeze, and then let's see, we can here rotate this up, open up this flap here, and you can see it covers the top. Do the same on this side. Let's open up this flap, rotate it up, and cover it, and these two also tab in. And yeah, not a good tabbing system here. But then these top part of the vehicle, another area that's not toleranced very well, but make sure that gets tabbed in on both sides. And now give everything a good squeeze to make sure everything's tabbed in. The last thing, this is another tolerance thing, very hard to pull out these tires, but you want to bring out these tires. Man, the tolerance on these figures, they're really bad. They're too tight. Okay, now we have Motormaster ready for his trailer. So now we gotta disassemble this whole gun thing. So remove the gun, close that up, fold this up. It's ready to go. And this one, you just want to split this in half by untabbing it all the way like so, and then they are going to lift up to cover the front part of this Menasor's chest torso piece. So now let's see. The way you get this situated, you can see the little gap here which these pieces need to go into. So you know, this is how it faces forward. So get that put in like so, and then slowly start closing this up, but you can see here where this gray piece fits in there. That's nice because it helps to place that correctly. Then we can close these top pieces and then bring that down. Now we got the front part of the trailer done. And let's see, let's get these top pieces, which are his feet and legs. And so what you want to do is first find the smooth part where it has this angle, not the detailed part. It's like that, because that's where this gun piece goes in. It does not go this way. It goes this way, the smooth and the smooth. So make sure that goes in. Make sure that goes in. And now we got that all done. And then we could attach the top and the bottom together on a series of tabs that need to go in. Once you got that, then we could put this in. And he does have his sword that you can attach on this peg that extends out, goes in, but I don't like doing that, so I just like it this way. And now we can attach the trailer back to the truck. And now we have, again, the tolerance on all this is really bad. Now we have Motormaster back in his vehicle mode. And this is not good either, how this doesn't tab in, so it just slides off. Now we have Motormaster back in his truck mode, and the other Stunticons. Let's see if I can get some room here. Let's see, and let's get that in, and let's get a drag strip. So now we have all Stunticons back in their vehicle mode.